So today is September 21st, and I actually tried to stay up my hardest. Finally got to zip, but now it looks terrible. I tried my hardest to stay up. I got the farmer's tan. Sorry, it's terrible. Um, I tried to stay up as best I could until I don't think I'm gonna make it to 3:45 in the morning. And that's I was trying to because that was the exact minute that I walked out. There's a video in here. I may actually put it on for like the 1 year anniversary. I hate looking at it because I was angry and I cussed a lot, and I said a lot of things just because I was angry. And I spent a lot of time in my life rebuilding, and no one's gonna probably watch this but me. No one, I don't think, watches these. If you see any video with 3 or 4 video watches, it's me. I'll watch them a couple times or put it on there. I have it in the background. I'm doing stuff, and I don't know. I wanted to kind of reflect on this moment. This is why I've done these. A year ago, a year ago, 2 hours ago, because I couldn't stay awake. I fell asleep and I woke up. It's about almost 6 in the morning. September 21st, 2020. But at 3:45, September 21st, 2019, I walked out of the Pinellas County hotel. We'll call it that. And I had no shoes. I didn't even own a pair of shoes. I had not $1 to my name. As a matter of fact, I think I had a -3 balance in my account, -$3. I didn't even have an ID. They took it from me when they did their Pinellas County federal income tax earning scam, where they just sit you and rot you, and they give you no chance to talk to anybody. You don't get to see a lawyer. Even if you ask for one, you might not see one for a month. If you've got any money and can bail out, they ruin that because they'll just revoke bond and tell you you can't have it, or set it so high you can't get out. And this we're talking about for sleeping in my car. And then for the other stuff was, I yelled and threw a phone on the ground, and that's I just don't get it. But it's fine. It's okay now because it built character. I spent time in a violent place for a while, and I spent time in a homeless place for a while, which was just as violent. And there was a couple times when I got my bell rung. I'm not gonna lie, because I got a mouth on me, and it took a little minute for me to learn that doesn't work out in the streets. It works if you're talking to some white kid from the suburbs who's never been in a fight before, but you talk that kind of stuff to folks that, yeah, let me just tell you, it doesn't work. So you learn quickly. The street rules, or rules of the street, or that game, or whatever you want to call it, that hustle, they're very clear, and you have to learn them fast. And I don't want to talk about that. I'd rather talk about where I am. That's the old stuff, man. I don't even remember that life. And the crazy thing is, I don't even remember so much anymore the life I had before that. I have to try really hard. I have to watch videos of it, to even remember what it was like, because once someone pushes you out and they exclude you, there's kind of this barrier that goes up. You hold on for a while, and all of a sudden one day you wake up, and you won't let yourself. You won't let yourself think about it. You won't let yourself go there. You won't let yourself live inside your own head anymore. If you're lucky, you won't let yourself dwell on the past. You won't let yourself get stuck in one of those stages of grief, the bargaining, or the denial, or the anger, or the whatever phases. There's 5 different phases: anger, denial, bargaining, acceptance, depression, acceptance, resolution, and that's how it goes. But you just something happens one day, and you wake up and you won't let yourself go there anymore. And I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain my farmer stand other than the fact that I wear tank tops all the time now. and it looks terrible. And I'm really sorry, but I can't help it. It's just, you know, a lot of neighborhoods I'm in, you can't go shirtless because there's homeowners associations, and the rich old ladies don't want to see a man without a shirt on, and their husbands certainly don't because they don't want their wife staring. I guess I don't know what it's all about, but you just don't do it. I go out here and walk on the beach, um, and go shirtless or whatever, but I don't do it, you know, out in life just for tank tops a lot because they're I bought a pack of like 10 of them for like $8 from Walmart. So there we go. Um, but I just kind of wanted to reflect on a moment that I walked out of a jail cell, and I walked 17 miles, got a sore on my foot that got infected a couple weeks later, that put me in the hospital, that enabled me to get here, or gave me the time to be able to sort that all out. And now I live on the beach. I mean, that's besides that container there. Just I'm putting coins in it, just saving coins, and the table is just a table I have, whatever. This is just a room I sleep in. I've got the whole house to myself, but this bedroom was set up. It's got a bed in it. It's big enough for me. And I don't I don't often invite people over to sleep here, although they being at the beach now, they do seem to enjoy the idea of coming and visiting, but I don't have the time or the effort to put into it. I don't really care, you know. If you're my ex, you'll probably be happy to know I don't date. I kind of love that person still, but I don't remember the family life as much. I don't remember it as well. It's kind of like I've blocked it out because it hurt so bad for almost 2 years now. Every time I thought about it, I couldn't even mail my kid a birthday present because I knew it was going to get sent back. I knew he wasn't going to get it, and then I knew if he did get it, was he going to be able to talk to me or see me? No, she won't give me no contact with him, and that hurts the most. That hurt the most. The rejection part of it, trying and just getting shot down and not knowing why. I know why, because I think she feels like I'm going to say things that she doesn't want said. But I mean, that's that's adult stuff. That's stuff that you just don't say. Those are things you don't tell. Those are stories you never ever repeat. I don't know if she gets that. I'm older now. I'm almost, well, I am 45. I don't look it, but I am. I get that all the time. I thought you was 30. Oh, I thought you were 28. Yeah, and then the estrogen drains out of the room, and then you're stuck holding your hand on your own junk. And as the girl realizes that you're twice their age, and that happens all the time. But whatever. I don't really have it in me to give to him anyways. It's like I'm just like, so what? I don't really care. It's just nice to know that if they think you're good looking, or they think that you're, I don't know, take home material. That's enough for me, because I really don't want the next day drama. I really don't want to have to dance through the who texts who next and who calls who, and how many hours do you wait, do you call, and how many minutes do you wait before text. It's so stupid. I hate that game. You know, I just don't play it. I don't play games anymore. I don't have time for them. I'm too busy with work. I just signed a $35,000 to $45,000 remodel job on an old 1915 bungalow that I'm gonna do myself and make a good amount of money on it. I think I already said this, but it's gonna put my company on the map. I got new shirts coming in and business cards coming in, and I don't know how I'm gonna balance that with pharmaceutical sales, because going into a doctor's office with a mask on when they don't want you in there anyways, it's very hard. I haven't made any money off it all, and I've been doing it 2 months. I haven't made a dime, and I used to be good at that stuff, so that should tell you. But I haven't put as much effort into it. I haven't been able to. But walking out of a place like that 1 year ago, 2 hours ago today, almost this minute, and seeing what I went through to get here, and the things that God did to help me get here, it's incredible. It's been one of the things that has kept me being able to have the faith to keep going. Um, so, anyways, I just thought I'd put that on there. It's been 1 year. I'm probably gonna or change the status of the moment I walked out to public again, because right now it's unlisted. Just so you can hear it or see it, or I can see it and hear it. And if you gotta forgive some of the language. I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not in that mindset. I'm not as angry as I was. I'm not as violent as I had to be anymore. I don't have a violent bone in my body. I never did, but for a while I had to be, just to protect my own life. It was just to keep on to the last few belongings I had. And I got mostly, especially when I was on crutches with my foot, I got beat up, held down, and while people went through my stuff and took what they wanted, and I couldn't defend myself. I couldn't even chase after them, and that those are things that I look back on now, and I think that I just thank God every day, every morning, every night, and I wish some things were different. There's some things I wouldn't change. There's some things I wouldn't go back to, or some people I wouldn't, just because of the fact that to be able to do the things they did to another human being, without regard to what it cost them and what it would do to their life, you can't trust that again. And I have a hard time trusting anybody now, anybody that comes along. I just don't believe that there's not going to be a time in life when, if things get tough, if relationships get hard, if they're not going to just become somebody I don't know. Because I was with somebody for a long time, and I don't even know who they are. I have no idea who they are. And I could look back at my ex-wife, and I know exactly who she is. We can talk right now, and it's like talking 13 years ago. It's the same person, but now there's been so many fragments of adjoining with other human beings in a biblical way that there's 50 people inside there. There's so many. It's so different, and that's a true statement. And really, what the Bible says about when you become one flesh with somebody, you do, and you pick up all of their demons, and they get your demons, and it's not like taking a dirty sock and a clean sock and rubbing them together. The clean sock doesn't make the dirty sock cleaner. The dirty sock makes the clean sock dirty, and things just don't go that way. There's never going to be a time where good rubs off on evil, or clean rubs off on dirty. Clean doesn't rub off on dirty. And I just can't believe. I can't believe that person did the things they did to me. I can't believe that they thought it was okay. That they were just like, yeah, okay, we can be pals, and let me send you a picture of your kids singing in Christmas music, but you can't see them or talk to them, and that's mind-boggling how these people think that that's okay, and the whole clan is like that. There's no consequences. Everybody else is wrong. It's everybody else's fault, and their mindset is like, well, this is okay, and it's like, you're kidding me, right? And then to think that you're better than me and too pretty for me, like, I'll show you. Well, I'm not gonna go there, but anyways, just thinking that you're too good for me, that's what bugs me. That's what bothers me. That's what makes me want to show you and prove to you, but then I can't, because it's not my business to be putting stuff on here. But I would like to show you, and you're just not. I don't think anybody's too good for anybody. I don't think anybody's better than anybody. And the attitude I get from that, and the whole vibe I get from that, they're just too good for me, and that's what drives me every single day. I think about that, and that makes my jets fuel up, and that makes me go. That's what makes me go. Because I don't want anybody to ever think ever again they're too good for me or better than me. And I will push myself, and I will drive myself, and I will drive nice cars, and I will push everything I can in my being to be as good as I can possibly be, to be as successful, as ambitious, as motivated, as driven, so that that person and anybody can never say that they are better than me and too good for me. And I just can't believe it. I'm not a radio celebrity or a beer truck driver or a police officer or a newspaper man or whatever I was, but I'm me, and I just keep going, and I will not stop ever, and I will not quit ever. And I feel like every day when I wake up after I say my prayers, I just keep pretending I'm a machine, I'm a robot. I can't stop. I don't quit. I won't quit. I don't stop. I just go. And that's the way that I handle my life. That's the way I think about things. I don't spend any money on nothing except for, once in a while, silly stuff. It just all goes in, goes back into the business. Goes to my guys that work with me. And a year ago today, life was very different. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like a year from now. That's pretty exciting. So, all right, I guess that's it. And until another little blurb, I guess I'll see myself later.